Ilene Sirocca. I'm a singer-pianist and a composer, and I've done a little acting too. I'd like to do a few selections, and you can decide which one you'd like to listen to. And I thought I'd begin with the height of chutzpah by singing a song from Mr. Hamlish's own Ice Castles. Please don't let this moment end. It's everything I am, everything I want to be. I can see what's mine now, finding out what's true, since I found you, looking through the eyes of love. Now I can take my time, I can see my life as it comes up, shining now, reaching out to touch you. I can feel so much since I found you, looking through the eyes of love. Now I do believe that even in the storm we'll find some light, knowing you're beside me, I'm alright. Please don't let this moment end, it might not come again, and I want to remember how it feels to touch you, how I feel so much since I found you, looking through the eyes of love. Please don't let this moment end, it might not come again, and I want to remember how it feels to touch you, how I feel so much since I found you, looking through the eyes of love. Now I'd like to do a condensed version of one of my favorite songs by Cole Porter from Kiss Me Kate. Oh, Bill, why can't you behave? Oh, why can't you behave? How in hell can you be jealous when you know, baby, I'm your slave? I'm just mad for you, and I'll always be. But naturally, when the custom tailor bet asks me out for something wet, if the bet my way. From Chicago, Mr. Thorne calls me up from night till morn. Mr. Thorne once cornered corn, and that ain't hay. But I'm always true to you, darling, in my fashion. Yes, I'm always true to you, darling, in my way. From Milwaukee, Mr. Fritz often moves me to the Ritz. Mr. Fritz is full of schlitz and full of play. But I'm always true to you, darling, in my fashion. Yes, I'm always true to you, darling, in my way. Mr. Harris, plutocrat, wants to give my cheek a pat. If the Harris pat means a Paris hat, bébé, ooh la la, mais je suis toujours fidèle, darling, in my fashion. Si je suis toujours fidèle, darling, in my way. And now I'd like to attempt the beautiful song from Sunset Boulevard, done already by so many. They don't want me anymore. They all think I'm through. Well, it's time they knew. With one look, I can break your heart. With one look, I play every part. I can make your sad heart sing. With one look, you'll know all you need to know. With one smile, I'm the girl next door. All the love that you've waited for. When I speak, it's with my soul. I can play any role. No words can tell the stories my eyes tell. Watch me when I frown. You can't write that down. You know I'm right. It's there in black and white. When you look my way, you'll hear what I say. Yes, with one look, I put words to shame. Just one look sets the screen aflame. Silent music starts to play. One tear in my eye makes the whole world cry. With one look, they'll forgive the past. They'll rejoice I've returned at last to my people in the dark. Still out there in the dark. Silent music starts to play. With one look, you'll know all you need to know. With one look, I'll ignite a blaze. I'll return to my glory days. They'll say Norma's back at last. This time I'm staying for good. I'll be back where I was born to be. With one look, I'll be I hope that will give you a sampling of the kinds of things I do. There are many others as well, but I think I've done enough. You can reach me by calling area code 412-361-0471 or by writing to 1637 Duffield Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15206. And now, goodbye.
I first met Ilene when she was a member at a workshop here at the theater a couple of years ago. And I very quickly discovered that she was a rather exceptional young woman, and that she had many interesting stories to tell. But I'm sure that you'd rather hear them from her than from me. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ilene Sirocca.
The night is new. The faces are friendly. Not much to do but dream away. So stay on. I'll play on. I'm all yours for a song. All night long at the Paradise Cafe. I am a singer. I work at night, and here in front of you, I hold my notes up to the light. I tune up all my secrets and hang them on my voice. I have no other talent. I have no other choice. I am a singer. I do the ballads. I do the blues. You know, no matter what, I've got a song for you to use. I step inside my feelings and spread my story out. And when the chorus calls me, it proves without a doubt I am a singer. I remember every melody that ever danced my way, from last night's solo concert to my part in the high school play. I remember every songbook that I lived through page by page, and how I came to love you once you left me on the stage. I am a singer. I sing your songs. I bring the words to life and keep the beat where it belongs. I work for your attention and wait for your applause. You have me by my music, and I need your love because I am a singer. I am a singer. I am a I am indeed a singer, and in my heart, I've been one all my life. But my first big solo appearance happened when I was 5 years old at a summer resort where my family and I were in Canada. And one day when I was swimming in the lake, my mother came out and she said, "Ilene, how would you like to sing for the audition for the talent show tonight?" And to me, Audition was the same thing as rehearsal, so I wasn't one bit worried. But then, all of a sudden, I found myself out there in front of all these people. And this is what I sang. Playmate, come on and play with me, and bring your dollies three. Climb up my apple tree, look down my rain barrel, slide down my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore. She could come out to play, though it was a sunny day. With tearful eyes she breathed a sigh, then I heard her say, I'm sorry, playmate, I cannot play with you. My dollies have the flu. Ooh, ain't got no rain barrel, ain't got no cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends forevermore. She could come out to play, though it was a sunny day. With tearful eyes she breathed a sigh, then I heard her say, I'm sorry, playmate, I cannot play with you. My dollies have the flu. Ooh, ain't got no rain barrel, ain't got no cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends forevermore. Well, it was right then, right at that moment, that I decided and made up my mind I was going to be a singer. But maybe I wouldn't have been so quick to do that. I heard this story first. There once was a girl named Jenny, whose virtues were varied and many, excepting that she was inclined always to make up her mind. Now Jenny points a moral with which we cannot quarrel, as you will find. Jenny made her mind up when she was 3. She herself was going to trim the Christmas tree. Christmas Eve she lit the candles, tossed the tapers away. Little Jenny was an orphan on Christmas Day. Poor Jenny, bright as a penny, her equal would be hard to find. She lost a dad and mother, a little sister and a brother, but she would make up her mind. Jenny made her mind up when she was 12, that into foreign languages she would delve. But at 17 to master it was quite a blow, that in 27 languages she couldn't say no. Poor Jenny, bright as a penny, her equal would be hard to find. To Jenny I beholden, her heart was big and golden, but she would make up her mind. Jenny made her mind up at 22. To get herself a husband was the thing to do. So she got herself all dolled up in her satins and furs, and she got herself a husband, but he wasn't hers. Poor Jenny, bright as a penny, her equal would be hard to find. Could have had a bed of roses, but history discloses that she would make up her mind. Jenny made her mind up at 39 that she would take a trip down to the Argentine. She was only on vacation, but the neighbors agreed. Jenny was the one who started the good neighbor policy. Poor Jenny, bright as a penny, her equal would be hard to find. But for passion doesn't vanish in Portuguese or Spanish, and she would make up her mind. Jenny made her mind up at 51 that she would write her memoirs before she was done. On the very day her book was published, history relates there were wives who shot their husbands in some 33 states. Poor Jenny, bright as a penny, her equal would be hard to find. Could have given cards and spades to many other ladies, but she would make up her mind. Jenny made her mind up at 25. She would live to be the oldest woman alive. But gin and rum and destiny play funny tricks. And Jenny 26. Jenny points a moral with which we cannot quarrel, makes a lot of common sense. Jenny and her saga prove that you are gaga if you don't keep sitting on the fence. Jenny and her story point the way to glory for all man and womankind. Anyone with vision come to this decision. Don't make up, you shouldn't make up, you must make up, oh never make up. Anyone with vision comes to this decision. Don't make up your mind. Well, I did. And the next night, I found myself singing a duet with the master of ceremonies at the resort and the staff band. And here's what we sang. I wanna say hello, I wanna see you smile, I wanna hold you in my arms again. I wanna do the little things we used to do before. Honey, I can't live without you anymore. I won't be satisfied until you're by my side. Oh, how I'm yearning for that moment when I'll say hello and see you smile and hold you in my arms again. And for the next few years, at every school function, at every party, at every family event, I sang that song again, and again, until one night after singing it, I caught the mumps. I figured God was trying to tell me something, so I didn't sing it anymore. When the meadow begins to be, every night I dream a little dream, and of course Prince Charming is the theme for me. Although I realize as well as you, it is seldom that a dream comes true. To me it's clear that he'll appear. Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best to make him stay. He'll look at me and smile, I'll understand, and in a little while he'll take my hand, and though it seems absurd, I know we both won't say a word. Maybe I shall meet him someday, maybe one day, maybe not. Still I'm sure to meet him one day. Maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He'll build a little home just meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Would you? And so on and so on. I'm waiting for the man I love. Now, the reason I just sang that song is that it reminds me of a day when I went to a luncheon where my mother was playing the piano for a show that the ladies of an organization were presenting, and a lady in the show sang The Man I Love. Well, that lady had been coming over on this very snowy day, and she'd been in a minor car accident. Now, she got through The Man I Love all right, but when it came time for her to sing her second number, while other ladies were changing their costumes, she was just too shaken up to do it. And the next thing I knew, my mother announced that her daughter, who had of course been at all the rehearsals, was going to sing the song instead. So I stood up and sang it. I hear music when I look at you. A beautiful beat of every dream I ever knew. Down deep in my heart, I hear it play. I feel it start, then melt away. I hear music when I touch your hand, a melody from some enchanted land. Down deep in my heart, I hear it say, is this the day? I alone have heard the lovely strain. I alone have heard the glad refrain. Must it be forever inside of me? Why can't I let it go? Why can't I let you know? Why can't I let you know the song my heart would sing? A beautiful rhapsody of love and youth and spring. The music is sweet, the words are true, the song is you. I was 10 years old at the time, and maybe because of that, the entire audience believed that the whole thing had been rigged, and I'd known ahead of time that I was going to sing that song. So much for moments of glory. But I decided to work as a singer. I did a few professional engagements for organizations and so on. And about the age of 15, I thought, well, maybe I should go and see an agent. So the first agent I went to said, "You're a very talented young lady, but don't sing in such an operatic manner. Sing lower." I went back to my voice teacher and told her about it, and she said, "Don't sing lower. It will ruin your voice." Meanwhile, there were other people saying to me, "Look, don't major in music when you go to college. Major in English. It's safer." It seemed as if everybody was saying, "Don't." Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't. It isn't right, don't, it isn't nice. Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't walk on the grass, don't disturb the peace, don't skate on the ice. Well, I say do. worked out so well with the first agent, so I went to another one. This one you may even know. He was also a popular radio personality, very well known as Uncle Ed. So I went to see Uncle Ed, and he said to me, "You are a very, very talented young lady, but we don't use kids much anymore. Why don't you come back in a few years when you're sexier?" Well, you can imagine the thoughts that started going through my mind. I'll buy myself a brand new dress that's cut way down to here. I'll buy some dime store diamonds and pierce them through my ear. I'll paint my mouth rosy red. I'll pour peroxide on my head. I'll knock those local agents dead. You don't believe it? Well, listen to this. I'll be so raunchy, sitting in my pink and green sateen, feeling like a queen. Wearing Maybelline, I'll be so raunchy, gonna make them other gals turn green. Honky tonkin' every night, I'm a raunchy kind of gal. I'll be so raunchy, drinking Dr. Pepper mixed with booze, burning like a fuse, shaking my caboose. I'll be so raunchy, stepping in my patent leather shoes. Oh, when the men folks see me strut my stuff, gonna crawl right on their haunches, 'cause they just can't seem to get enough of a raunchy kind of a gal. I'm free and easy, my life's my own. I come and go as I choose. Just look me over, say, let me go. I take what I want or refuse. I've got the face of a saint, on the level it ain't paint. So beware of these eyes. I'm a devil in disguise, and they call me Sister Honky Tonk. I sing my precious strain, then I'm low down again. It's fire and it's flame, so be careful of this day. And they call me Sister Honky Tonk. They call me Sister Honky Tonk. Do you follow me, boys? No wisecracks now. Do I make myself clear, boys? Hey, boys, you're only human. Give yourselves a break. Come on this way. Show me that you're a true man, and listen to what I've got to say. When the fellas see me shimmy by, break right out in the shingles, 'cause I'm guaranteed to satisfy. I'm a raunchy, well, don't even know. Come on, oh, yeah, raunchy kind of gal, yeah. sometime. The only trouble is, if I am so sexy, why isn't anything happening? There's nothing up. Another damn day of nothing up. I'm tied in my skin and hot in my clothes, and Lord God knows it's 'cause there's nothing up. Come on, come on, stop my bird brain breathing. Yes, nothing up. Ain't nothing up. My regular run of nothing up. Mosquitoes to slap and chiggers to swat. How come I got me so much nothing up? Come on, come on. No, I'll never wish me no nothing up. But boy, I'd love to turn around and see a boy. But whoa, of course there really isn't one I know. So I'll dream him up. Yes, he's there, handsome dog, sexy hair, stealing up, gaining ground, coming close. Not a sound, I hear his breath. I sense his hand. He's near, so near, and here he stands. Oh boy, but when I turn around, of course there never ain't no boy. No boy. No boy. No boy. No boy. Boy, 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 ain't nothing up. Ain't anything here but nothing up. I lean on a tree and lay on the grass, and time don't pass because there's nothing up. Come on, come on, come on, please. Someone come from somewhere. Start something up. Ain't nothing up. Shoot. Where am I going and what will I find? What's in this grab bag that I hold in my mind? What am I doing along the shelf? Ain't it a shame? No one's to blame but myself. Which in the summer. So I applied for a scholarship. I was in college at the time, and there were several other applicants as well. One of the girls was going to Spain to meet a famous author, and one was going to Germany to work in an orphanage, and one of them was going to Oxford to rewrite the English dictionary, and one of them was going to Stockholm to collect the Nobel Prize. Well, after all this, I went home and I said to my parents, you know, I think I'd better just go to Chautauqua this summer, because no way am I going to make it. And the next day, I got a phone call. I won. I don't believe it. Pinch me to see if I am awake. I can't believe it. Wake me and say there's been a mistake. No, don't. I'd sooner sleep on in case that is until the dream has gone. No, this is no dream, my friend. This, it would seem, is where my troubles end. Stand well back, I'm coming through. Nothing can stop me, no. Watch out, world, I'm warning you. Nothing can stop me, no. Now I know that there is a promised land. I'm gonna find it, and oh, hope is high, and I'm gonna cling to it. Tie every string to it, give everything to it. I'll make all my dreams come true before my final bow. How I'll do it, who can say? But I know I will someday. Watch out, world, I'm on my way. Nothing can stop me, no. I shall find success today. Nothing can stop me, no. Yesterday was yesterday. Nothing can stop me, no. Now I know the future is going to have. I'm here, I'm thinking of all. From now on, I'm gonna begin again. Stick out my chin again. Go in and win again. Get you gone, you sky of gray. Farewell, you pearl brown. Now my future's crystal clear. No more war for me to fear. I'm gonna stand the world up on its ear. And I'll succeed somehow. How walk a million miles. My life's been retired. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing can stop me now. So, away we went, my mother and I, off to Paris. It was a wonderful trip. But the big thrill of the summer was supposed to be that I was to take some voice lessons from a very famous French voice teacher. But all I can tell you about it is we used to have to take, 15, 16 subways across Paris in the hot summer weather, and then we'd climb about a zillion stairs up to the top floor of this building where the apartment was, and I'd get there panting and exhausted, and the famous French lady never even offered me a glass of water. That was not the highlight of my trip. I decided that Paris was great, traveling was great, but summer school is summer school no matter where you go. However, we did have a good time. And while we were in New York, we went to Monte Carlo, went to Le Sporting Club, which is a casino, and we saw Josephine Baker perform. The thing that struck me about her at the time was, here she was, this black American lady, and she was speaking English with a French accent. I couldn't get over that. But later on, I found out what a really legendary entertainer she had been since the age of 16, actually. And so an apology to Josephine Baker. I'd like to sing one of her songs now. Oh, I'm feeling like a million, though I haven't got a dollar, shilling, or a sou. Still I'm feeling like a million, and I want to get this over to you. I'm feeling like a million, though I haven't got a villa, a dugout, or a bed. Still I'm walking like a million, with my hat on the side of my head. What is this thing that I found through the days that I found? Is it you that's around? Well, I've got a crazy feeling I could jump up to the ceiling. Oh, I'm feeling like a million, though I couldn't buy a collar, a necktie, or gloves. Still I'm feeling like a million. Is it you? Is it me? Is it love? Though I'm flat, though I'm broke, though I'm bent, I'm contented to never sigh as time goes by. There's a gleam in my eye, and inside of my heart I'm a lucky guy. You're the reason why. Je me sens comme une banque, et pourtant je fais du livre, ni dollars, ni sous, mais je me sens comme une banque. Oh, comme un toutou, mais je me sens comme une banque. Je n'ai pas encore de compte, ni même de crédit, mais je me sens comme une banque qui aurait des millions de profits. J'ai trouvé ce matin un petit lutin qui m'a dit, le lutin, il faut vite ouvrir la porte, c'est le bout que je t'appelle. Oh, I'm feeling like a million. Oh, I couldn't buy a collar, a necktie, or a glove. Still I'm feeling like a million. Is it you? Is it me? Is it love? Back in Paris again, we went to see the show Hair. You know, that's a happening in any language, and it was really fun. But there was an extra added something for me. I was sitting in a box, that's one of these little compartments where 4 people go in and shut the door. And in the box next to me was a young woman with the longest, greasiest hair. And it all hung down right into my face. This was a tactile enhancement I didn't need. But I enjoyed the show anyway, and I'd like to now do one of the poignant little songs from Hair. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and movement, how express and admirable, in action how like an angel, in apprehension how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. I have late, but wherefore I know not, lost on earth. This goodly frame, the earth seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, the air, look you, is brave or hanging perfect, this majestical room, fretted with golden fire. Why there appears no other place to be than the foul and pestilent congregation of bakers. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason. We went to Amsterdam, and while we were there, we discovered that we were right across from the Anne Frank house. So of course we went over. And while I was standing on the narrow staircase that leads from the downstairs shop to the apartment that Anne shared with 7 other people, I began to wonder, Why do some people do the kind of things that make other people have to go into hiding? The sun in the meadow is summery warm. The stag in the forest runs free. But gather together to greet the storm. Tomorrow belongs to me. The branch of the linden is leafy and green. The Rhine gives its gold to the sea. But somewhere a glory awaits on the scene. Tomorrow belongs to me. Oh, fatherland, fatherland, show us the sign your children have waited to see. The morning will come when the world is mine. Tomorrow belongs to me. Tomorrow belongs to me. We met as soulmates on Paris Island. We left as inmates from an asylum. And we were sharp as knives. And we were so gung-ho to lay down our lives. We came in spastic like tameless horses. We left in plastic as numbered corpses. And we learned fast to travel light. Our arms were heavy, but our bellies were tight. We had no home front. We had no soft soap. They sent us Playboy. They gave us Bob Hope. We dived deep and showed on sight and prayed to Jesus Christ with all of our might. We had no cameras to shoot the landscape. We passed the hash pipe. We played our doors tapes. And it was dark, so dark at night. And we held on to each other like brother to brother. We promised our mothers we'd write. And we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we would all go down together. Remember Charlie, remember Baker. They left their childhood on every acre. And who was wrong and who was right? It didn't matter in the thick of the fight. We held the dead in the palm of our hand. They ruled the night, and the night seemed to last For Lord God made the sea and the land. He held all the stars in the palm of his hand, and they ran through his fingers like grains of sand. And one little star fell alone. Then the Lord God hunted through the wide night air for the little dark star on the wind down there. And he still and promised he'd take special care so it wouldn't get lost again. Now man don't mind if the stars grow dim and the clouds blow over and darken him, so long as the Lord God's watching over them, keeping track how it all goes on. But I've been walking through the night and the day till my eyes get weary and my head turns gray. And sometimes it seems maybe God's gone away, forgetting his promise that we heard him say. And we're lost out here in the stars, little stars, big stars, blowing through the night. And we're lost out here in the stars, little stars, big stars, blowing through the night. And we're lost out here in the stars. I had just turned 20. Before I was born, a lot of things happened, but The decks are trimmed with gold and of jam and spice. There's a paradise in the hold. My ship's aglow with a million pearls, and rubies fill each bin. The sun sits high in a sapphire sky when my ship comes in. I could wait the years till it appears one fine day, one spring, but the pearls and such, they won't mean much if there's missing just one thing. I do not care if that day arrives. That dream need never be. If the ship I sing doesn't also bring my own true love to me. If the ship I sing doesn't also bring my own true love to me. Well, now that I've been a singer for some time, I still look back on really wonderful childhood memories, especially driving to school with my dad in the mornings. And on those cold winter days, we'd sing. We'd do, oh, Heart of My Heart, Blue Danube, and this one, I think this was my favorite. Once here, dead days beyond recall, when on the earth the mist began to fall, out of the dream that rose in happy throng, and all to our hearts love sang, and all the sweet song. And in the dusk where fell the firelight's beam, softly it wove itself into our dream. Just a song at twilight when the lights are low and the flickering shadows softly come and go. Our hearts are weary, sad the days and long, still to us at twilight comes love's old song, comes love's old sweet Things were so much simpler then. But since those days, a lot has changed. It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when you think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. It's not easy being green you by, 'cause you're not standing out like flashing sparkles on the water, stars in the sky. But green is the color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly light, and green can be big like an ocean, or important like a mountain, or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be. If you wonder why, but why wonder, why wonder? I'm green and it'll be fine. It's beautiful. And I think it's what I want to be. And speaking of green, here is a tribute to my very favorite time of year. Spring is here, spring is here. Life is skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. They see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts when coated with cyanide. Oh, the sun's shining bright, everything seems all right when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. La 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 dee, dee. We gained notoriety and lots of anxiety from the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if someday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison a pigeon in the park? And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two while we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all with laughter and merriment, except for a few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed into a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the park. I wonder, did that ruffle any feathers? Well, they say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent of a clever race descendant. My star is in the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care, I don't care what they may think of me. I'm happy go lucky, men say I am lucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care if I do get the cold and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care. Some people say I think I'm it, but I don't care. They say they don't like me a bit, but I don't care. 'Cause my good nature effervescing is one there is no distressing. My spirit that maybe cares a little bit too much. Manhattan, I'm up a tree, the one that I adore is bored with me. Manhattan, I'm awfully nice, nice people dine with me, and even twice, but the only one in the world I'm mad about. So somebody else and walks out with a million neon rainbows burning below me and a million blazing taxis raising a roar. Here I sit above the town in my Schiaparelli gown, down in the depths on the 90th floor, while the crowds at El Morocco punish the party, and at 21 the couples never no more. I'm deserted and depressed in my regal eagle nest, down in the depths on the 90th floor. When the only one you wanted wants another, what's the use of swank and cash in the bank galore? Why, even the janitor's wife has a perfectly good love life, and here am I, facing tomorrow, alone with my sorrow, down in the depths on the 90th floor. Doesn't your heart bleed for her? Well, let's leave her to her sorrow and talk about some people who really do need some tender, loving care. Sing a song of sad young men, glasses full of rye. All the news is bad again. Kiss your dreams goodbye. All the sad young men sitting in the bar, knowing neon lights, missing all the stars. All the sad young men drifting through the town, drinking up the night, trying not to drown. All the sad young men singing in the cold, trying to forget that they're growing old. All the sad young men choking on their youth, trying to be brave, running from the truth. Autumn turns the leaves to gold, slowly dies the guide them home tonight. All the sad Sometimes unhappiness can become a dark rage, and it comes out in our dreams. You gentlemen can watch while I'm scrubbing the floors, and I'm scrubbing the floors while you're gawking. And maybe what you tip me, it makes you feel swell on this ratty waterfront in a ratty old hotel, but you never get to who you're talking. You never know to who you're talking. Suddenly at night, there's a scream in the night, and you wonder what the hell could that have been. Then you see me kind of grinning while I'm scrubbing, and you wonder what the hell she got to grin. And the sheep, the black freighter with a skull on its masthead, will be coming in. You gentlemen can say, hey girl, finish the floor, get upstairs, make the beds, earn your keep here. You toss me a tip, say, look out at the ships, but I'm counting your heads, never making up the beds, because there's nobody going to sleep here. Tonight none of you will sleep here. And then that night, there's a bang in the night, and you yell, who's that kicking up a row? Then you see me kind of staring out the window, and you wonder what she got to stare at now. And the ship, the black freighter, turns around in the harbor, shooting guns from the bow. You gentlemen can wipe off that smile from your face. Every building in town is a flat one. Your whole stinking place will be down to the ground, to this cheap hotel standing up safe and sound. And you yell, why did they spare that one? And you say, why did they spare that one? All night too, with the noise that you do, you wonder who's that person lives up there. Then you see me stepping out into the morning, looking nice, with a ribbon in my hair. And the ship, the black freighter, runs a flag of its masthead, and a cheering there. By noontime the dock is all swarming with the men coming out of that ghostly freighter. They're moving in the shadows where no one can see. They're chaining up people and bringing them to me, asking me, kill them now or later. Asking me, kill them now or later. Noon by the clock, and still on the dock, you can hear a foghorn miles away. In that quiet of death, I say, right now. And they pile up the bodies, and I say, hoopla. And the ship, the black freighter, disappears out to sea, and on it is not all dreams have to be nightmares. Some of them can really be wonderful. This dream, I have this wonderful dream where I will dream, a wonderful dream, my dream, all about me and the theater circuit. Give me a chance and I know I can work it. I have a dream, a wonderful dream, my dream. Some people can get a thrill, knitting sweaters and sitting still. That's okay for some people who don't know they're alive. Some people can thrive in gloom, living life in a living room. That's perfect for some people of 105. But at least gotta try. When I think of all the sights that I got to see and all the places I got to play, all the things they have, watch your world, I'm coming your way. Some people sit on their butts, got the dream, yeah, but not the guts. That's perfect for some people, for some humdrum people to be. Well, some people ain't me. I have a dream, a wonderful dream, my dream. A pity, it's only a dream, but such a fabulous dream that I feel that the real world is really unreal. While the wildest of dreams can come true, they do, they do, they do, they do, they do. But they only come true in this dream. This dream. Now, why don't we do a little club hopping, okay? I hear these women raving about their monkey men, about their fighting husbands and their no good friends. These women sit around all day and moan, wondering why their wandering papas aren't coming home. But wild women don't worry, wild women don't have no blues. Now if you got a man, don't ever be on the square, because if you do, he'll have a woman everywhere. I never have been known to treat no one man right. I keep 'em working hard both day and night. Wild women don't worry, wild women don't have no blues. I have a disposition and a way of my own, and if my man starts kicking, I let him find another home. I can pick up, walk the street all night, come home and put my man out if it don't act right. 'Cause wild women don't worry, wild women don't have no blues. Now, you ain't never gonna get nothing by being no angel child. You better change your ways and get real wild. I wanna tell you something. You know I wouldn't tell you no lie. Why women are the only kind that ever get by. 'Cause wild women don't worry, wild women don't have no blues. Is the struggle and strife we find in this life really worthwhile after all? I've been wishing today I could just run away, away the west winds call. With someone like you, about good and true, I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find a place that's known to God alone, just a spot to call our own. We'll find the perfect peace where joys never cease. Out there beneath the kindly sky, we'll build a sweet nest somewhere in the west and let the rest of the world go by. Does the future hold the struggle for gold while the real world waits outside? Away out the rest of the wonderful west, across the great divide. With someone like you, a path good and true, I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find a place that's known to God alone, just a spot to call our own. We'll find perfect peace where joys never cease. Up there beneath the kindly sky, we'll build a sweet nest somewhere in the west and let the rest of the world go As I think I've mentioned before, I am a singer and have been one for a long time. And through it all, through good times and some bad times, I've had the support of my family. So I'd like to dedicate this song to my mom and my dad. It must have been cool here in my shell. Never got sunlight on your face. You were content to let me would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I'd like to be. I could fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. Hear how the wind begins to whisper. See how the leaves go streaming by. Smell how the velvet rain is falling. Out where the fields are warm and dry. Now is the time to run inside, to stay. Now is the time to find a hideaway where we can stay. Soon it's gonna rain, I can see it. Soon it's gonna rain, I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain, what are we gonna do? Soon it's gonna rain, I can feel it. Soon rain, I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain, what'll we do with you? We'll find 4 limbs of a tree. We'll build 4 walls on the floor. We'll find it over with leaves, then run inside to stay. And then we'll let it rain. We'll not feel it. Then we'll let it rain, pell-mell, and we'll not complain if it never stops at all. We'll live and love within our wall. Happily we'll live and love, no cares at all. Happily we'll live and love within our castle. You can tell when you open the door. You can tell when there's love in a home. Every picture you see seems to say how you feel. You've been too long away. The laughter rings and the tea kettle sings like the people who live in the room. And the clock seems to chime. Come again anytime. You'll be welcome wherever you roam. You can tell when there's love in a home. You feel as though you've been there once before. From the shine and the glow of the room, and the clock seems coffee for some wine and some yum desserts, I'd like to do a special tribute, special lady. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Oh, the strong get more while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grave. Mama may have, Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Money, you got lots of friends crowding around your door. But when it's gone and spending ends, they don't come round no more. Rich relations give crusts of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Her name was Eleanor McKay, but we remember her as Billie Holiday. And when she died in New York in July of 1959, they buried her in Potter's Field. He just